Come on. What you want? Lasso over what? Lasso over grease and pepper? All right.
Oh my God. All right, so we are about ready for the second half of action very shortly. Chit-chatted with Coach Kevin Jackson at the half, and here's some of what he had to say about the team's performance and their prospects in the second half of action. Almost ready to start the second half here. About another minute and a half to go in the halftime. Coach Jackson.
Caught some breaks, had some bad breaks. We just got to go different in the second half. We just got to execute like defense. If we understand like defense, we can win this game. And I got all the confidence in my kids that we win. All right, that look pretty good for you, Madison. Let's look at the second half. All right, so we got to.
So that was short, sweet, and to the point, and the Chargers are getting ready to take the field for the second half. This should be a humdinger. Madison Prep caught a few breaks in the first half of action, but frankly they also suffered a couple of bad breaks. I think they're right about where they ought to be.
And we're just about set to start the second half of action of this classic opening game here at Jackson Stadium. I'd like to remind everybody that Istrouma High School will be playing Southern Lab next Friday night at A.W. Mumford Stadium, and Madison Prep will be playing Point Capee right here at Jackson Stadium. So please follow your appropriate teams and cheer them on to victory. I know we'll be at Mumford Stadium. Madison Prep set to receive the kickoff in the second half.
So we're back here at Jackson Stadium. Madison Prep kicked off at the start of the game, so they will be receiving the ball to start the second half. Ricardo Gibson kicking off for the Indians. Deep to receive is Darryl Barber for your Madison Prep Academy Chargers. And I'll tell you, the temperature, it's only cooled off a little bit out here, folks. It's still very humid, very, very sticky out here tonight.
And we're just about ready to get underway here to start the second half of play. And we're off.
And that kick is deep. Derek Pate.
Kick received by number 7, that's Derek Pate.
Wow, nice job with Pate with the hesitation, and he steps it up almost above the 30-yard line. Good job there by Derek Pate. That's about a 21-yard return. Nice job there by Pate. First down and 10 yards to go for the Chargers. 11:48 to go in the third quarter. Coach Kevin Jackson said, give us 24 minutes, and I think that's what Madison Prep is going to do. Prep really made a lot of, you couldn't help but notice a lot of the mental errors that took place in that first half, and if they can just get a handle on that, and of course if Istrouma does not adjust as well as they do, there is nothing to stop Madison Prep from getting right back in this game and, you know, tying the score up, maybe even taking the lead. This game is far from over. Prep simply has to execute.
Ball down at the 25-yard line. Resuming at quarterback, number 5, Chad Williams.
Williams out of the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, 1 in the backfield. There's the snap. Williams drops back to throw. Screen pass over some pressure. With the ball's Victor Ebert. Ebert is brought down. He may have gained about 2 yards.
Number 20 by Taiwan Dumas.
Taiwan Dumas with the tackle.
Correction. Taiwan Dunham.
I'm sorry, that's Dunham, not Dumbus, my bad.
Gain of 5 yards.
Taiwan Dunham with the tackle.
And 5
second down and about. And again, we have our resident announcer who perhaps needs to count a little bit. Oh my God, you can hear him up here. Williams, there's the handoff, draw play right up the middle, boom! And Victor Hebert still with the ball, and he's going to be stacked up right around the 35-yard line. So about a gain of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up, no, a little more than that. Gain of about, looks like a gain of about 2 on the play from where I'm standing. Maybe more, we'll see where the spot is. The play started off right around the 33-yard line.
Good looking run by number 9, and that was Victor Hebert with the carry.
Hebert coming off the field.
For Madison.
And let's see where the spot of the ball is.
That's going to give Madison Prep a fresh set down. 1st and 10 for Madison Prep.
Looks like Madison Prep got a first down.
41-yard line.
So the ball's at...
Clock running. 1st and 10.
Right at the 41-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. So, again, I definitely could use a prescription. Dropping back is Williams. Under pressure, fires. Good pass under duress. There's the penalty flag. That might be a late hit. It's either a late hit or it's a hold by Stephen Eccles. We'll find out what the call is in just a second. There was a lot of activity in the trenches. Holding, that's going to be, I believe, against Big 78 Stephen Eccles. You can kind of see him get a piece of maroon jersey all the way from here.
Penalty's going to go against Madison Prep.
Holding.
That's going to be a 10-yard penalty against
that
Madison
is
Prep.
going to be costly. Madison Prep was just starting to build some momentum.
At the 20.
And is now, instead of a second down and 10 after the incomplete pass at the 41-yard line,
26-yard line.
they are looking at, wow. They're looking at 2nd and 25 from the 26. Williams back to pass out of the shotgun. Too much pressure. He's still on his feet. Chad Williams still on his feet. He breaks 2 tackles, moving up the right sideline. And here he goes. Still on his feet. Chad Williams. He's going down to 20, 25, 15, 10, 5. Chad Williams with the touchdown. A 74-yard run for Chad Williams, and Madison Prep is on the board. The score, Istrouma 12, your Madison Prep Chargers 6 with 9:45 to go in the 3rd period. What a play. Chad Williams was hit. The pressure came in the backfield very, very quickly. Williams was hit by 2 defenders. He looked like he was wrapped up by number 58 for Istrouma. That was, I'm sorry, 53. That was Chris Lucas. Looked like he had him wrapped up. Instead, he broke the tackle, stayed on his feet, and marched all the way down the field, 74 yards for the touchdown. And Madison Prep has sliced this lead in half. So they're going to go for 2. They're going to cut it down to 4 potentially.
Power formation.
Oh my goodness, you haven't seen this since it's like the triple wing, and they're going to jump. That's a false start. Now Madison Prep is definitely in good position. That's going to move the ball half the distance to the goal. So that's going to put the ball, instead of at the 3-yard line, I'll put it at the 2. Really about the 1.5. So here we go.
Here we go again. Power left formation for Madison Prep.
Yeah, the old wing formation right up the gut. That's looks like Cameron Howley is into the end zone. 2 points for the Chargers. The score.
Madison Prep.
Istrouma 12. Your Madison Prep Chargers 8, cutting the lead down to 4. 9 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter, and your Madison Prep Chargers have made something out of nothing, folks. They were backed up. They were facing a first and forever, facing a 1st and 25, and now they have cut this lead down to 4 points. So a pair of short field goals or a touchdown. The Chargers have a lot of opportunity right here. A lot of opportunity. We have a whole new ball game, folks.
Back deep to receive for the Indians, number 1, Darius Robinson.
Madison Prep will kick off.
And number 8,
we have a whole new ball game, folks.
Gibson.
Quick reminder that this broadcast is brought to you in part by the Daily Hatfield, the most informative and entertaining sports blog on the World Wide Web. If you like sports, if you like to have a little fun with sports, and you like to look at pretty women every now and then, log in to www.thedailyhattrick.com. So coming in to kick, looks like we have a new kicker. That's not Brandon Hilliard kicking off. That's Gerald Blacher kicking off. Gerald Blacher also has a very good talent on the diamond. He was playing baseball for the Chargers this year. Blacher with a boot. Wow, that's a nice arcing kick. That's the best kickoff I've seen in a while from the Chargers. Deep to receive it, that's number 8. And he's at the ball, he's at the 20, the 25, 30, 35. And so that's a nice return, about a 16-yard return at the 36-yard line. That's about a 17-yard return. He fielded it around the 18-yard line. Good job there by Trey Gibson. And that'll bring up first down and 10 yards to go for the Indians. 9 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter here on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. Like to remind you, if you can't come out and see the Chargers, you can log in all year long to www.LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com and see your Madison Prep Academy Chargers.
First down and 10 for the Indians.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Kegler in shotgun formation.
Kegler still the quarterback. Shotgun formation. 2 men to the left, 2 to the right, 2 deep in the slots. Kegler drops back. He's got some pressure. Floats one over. Nice screen pass there to Anthony Alexander Thomas. Thomas still runs the ball. Still on his feet. He's the 30. Oh boy, he's breaking the long. Only 1 man to beat him. There's a flag. There's a flag. That might be for a block in the back. Don't get too excited, Indians fans. There's a flag on the play. Looks like a block in the back by Darius Robinson. He is stunned and appalled. The coach is stunned and appalled. Kevin Jackson is thrilled, and that play will be coming back. The penalty was around the 30, and with the mark off from the spot of the foul, that's actually going to move it. Yep, that's a block in the back. That's going to move it back to about the 35-yard line. So don't get too excited, Indians. Put your tomahawks away. That is not a touchdown. And we have an injured Charger on the field. Looks like a strained calf. That was an excellent run by Alexander Thomas. Really good screen pass. They baited him in. Madison Prep got some pressure. Tony Williams came in. He came after Kegler. Kegler floated it over Williams. Right there to Alexander Thomas. Thomas took off with the ball down the field. But right in the alley almost, along the near sideline, with the Indians moving from right to left, along the near sideline, you could see Darius Robinson kind of get a piece of Brandon Hilliard while he wasn't looking for it. That's a block in the back. And apparently the rules in high school are different than the pros. That play's coming all the way back. Yeah, that is not a spot. That's not a spot foul. That is not a spot foul. That is from the line of scrimmage. That is a costly penalty for the Indians. I did not know that. As I see the officials walking the ball. Okay, I'm confused. Yeah, they're walking the ball all the way back to the Indian side of the field. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nope, I was wrong. That is a spot foul. So it's not that bad. That's going to put the ball at the 45-yard line of the Madison Prep Chargers. I thought that was a spot foul. And it is. So, first down and 10 yards to go from the 45-yard line of your Madison Prep Academy Chargers.
First and 10 for the Indians. Kegler, shotgun formation.
Kegler out of the shotgun, dropping back. Kegler. There's a 4-man rush. Lots of patience. He's going for the bomb into the end zone. Overthrown. Brandon Hilliard on the coverage. Pass intended for number 11, Tevin Walker. Kegler overthrew the ball just a little bit.
Tevin Walker. Pass is thrown by Marquise Kegler. Tevin Walker.
So, good job there by...
Thank you. My bad.
And announcer Nettles is 11. Go.
Second down and long for the Indians.
Okay, second down and 10 yards to go for the Indians. Just over 9 minutes to go. There's the handoff to Washington. Washington around the right side. He is wrapped up in fumble. Ball's loose. I don't know. I see some blue jerseys. I think the Indians might have gotten it back. I think the Indians may have gotten the ball back. The officials are blowing the whistle for timeout, but I did see a maroon jersey pounce on it right away. Washington tried to go around the right side, and as he was on his way to the ground, the pigskin popped loose. There were about 3 charges there, but I saw 1 maroon jersey pop there first. I think Istrouma retains possession. No! That is a turnover. That is a turnover. First down for the Chargers. Madison Prep gets the ball back with 9 minutes to go. And for the first time all night, there's an opportunity for the Chargers to take the lead. Great job there, jarring it loose. I did not get the license on that truck that knocked Javaris Washington silly and made him cough up that ball. But somebody on the Madison Prep sidelines getting a pat on the back. First down for the Chargers and 10 yards to go. Ball is right at the 40-yard line of the Chargers. Oh, I'm sorry, about the 41-yard line of the Chargers. Shotgun formation, Williams, low snap. There's the draw play up the middle to Cameron Harrell. He's going to get stopped right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. He might have gotten it right back to the 41-yard line, maybe. There's our friend number 9. He ought to try out fry jobs if he thinks he knows so much. There's always one in every crowd. And we have a flag. Oh boy, the field is littered with yellow flags. Looks like we have an Istrouma player. Looks like there's some dehydration issues. That's the second time in the last couple of minutes I've seen a player. One was a Madison Prep player. This one now an Istrouma Indian stretching out his calves. Folks, it is very humid and very hot out here tonight, and that's going to elicit a lot of sweat from, frankly, I'm sweating like a pig and I'm in the booth. I can only imagine these young men on the field are really losing a lot of fluids, and you're starting to see the difference now with some dehydration issues, with some tension. I can see a lady fanning herself right now. It is very, very hot and humid. I'd be surprised if it were any less than 80 degrees. I'd say maybe 85, just taking a guess. Humidity's got to be close to 100%. Folks, it is stifling out here tonight at Istrouma High School. Meanwhile, the flag is against Istrouma. We have a personal foul against Istrouma. Looks like a late hit, automatic first down for the Chargers. So that's going to move the ball into Istrouma territory. That'll put it at the Istrouma 45-yard line. 8 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And Madison Prep is knocking on the door, folks.
First down and 10, Madison Prep. Ball spot at the 45-yard line. Chad Williams, shotgun formation.
Shotgun formation, Chad Williams. There's the handoff right around the left side. Cameron Harrell. Boom! Oh, nice run there. They take out some folks on the sideline. That's a good, healthy run. That's about might be a 4-yard gain. Let's see where the officials spot the ball. Okay, that's only about a 3-yard gain by Cameron Harrell. Actually, that's about a long 2. That's a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 43-yard line. That was a powerful 2 yards, but just 2 yards nonetheless. Second down and 8 yards to go. Coming up on 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Chad Williams in the shotgun. There's a man flanked to the right. Williams.
43-yard line.
Williams takes the snap. There's the play action. He's going to stay with the ball, going around the left side, and he's got the ball. He is off. Oh, that looks like a late hit, folks. That should be a yellow flag coming. Williams runs the ball. Looks like he went out of bounds around the 37-yard line.
Number 12.
Pushed out by Deontay Washington. So Deontay Washington nudges him out of bounds. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4 yards to go. Gain of about 4 on the play.
3rd down and 4 for Madison Prep.
And actually, that's a pretty generous spot of the ball for the Chargers. That's actually 3rd and 3, so that's a gain of 5 on the play. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. Sorry, yeah, 37.
I formation.
I formation, up the middle. There's the handoff, and he's stacked up. He's not going too far. Good defensive stand there by the Istrouma Indians. And another Istrouma player is down on the ground. I see him kicking his right leg with his left on the ground. I don't know if that's a leg injury or he got decked somewhere or if he's just dehydrated and winded. It has been that kind of an evening. He looks like he's in pain. That looks like a little bit more than dehydration. Yep. That is probably, nope, that is another dehydration issue that's stretching out his calf. This has been a very, very taxing evening on these young men. Again, I'm just sitting up here running my mouth on the internet and I am dripping sweat. I can only imagine what these boys are going through with 6 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. So that's going to move the ball back to the 38. They actually lost a yard on that, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 3 yards to go for the Chargers. A lot of stretching, a lot of, looks like pulled calves, pulled hamstrings. Guys, you need to hydrate, hydrate, and hydrate. 6:41 to go while we have a break in the action. I'd like to remind you this broadcast is brought to you in part by The Daily Hat Trick, the most informative and entertaining sports blog on the World Wide Web. That is at www.thedailyhattrick.com. The injured player was Derek Leonard. Looks like he's walking it off. I'm going to guess by the way he's walking that was a hamstring injury. Probably a pull. Hopefully he's okay. So Prep with little choice but to go for it on 4th down. Not a lot to gain by punting. Chad Williams out of the shotgun. 4th down, 3 yards to go. Critical play here for Prep as we're coming up on 6:28. That ball goes over his head. Williams trying to run for his life here. He's under pressure. He's not going too far. He's still on his feet, and he's going to get knocked way out of bounds. He's going to lose about 7 yards on the play. And I got to tell you, that might be the most impressive 7-yard loss on 4th down I've seen in quite some time, because that could have been catastrophic for the Chargers. So while it won't be a turnover on downs, at least it will be a turnover on downs in Istrouma territory and not Charger territory. So with just under 6.5 minutes to go in the game, the Istrouma Indians will take over, and here comes the Charger defense. And they got a little chopper style going out there on the band. Chop style, chop, chop, chop style. A little chop, chop. We got a little old school going there. That's what I'm talking about. I like the way this band gets down. Yes, indeed. Got the dancers getting with it. Putting a little jiggle in it. Chop, chop, chop style was a good one-hit wonder right there. Okay, so we are back to the action. 6:26 to go. Well, still a break in the action. So we'll go back to the band. That percussion section's getting down there. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing like a good band to keep the crowd entertained in between halves. I could sing for y'all, but I'd be a disservice to these fine young people. I'm a chopper. All right, so we are about to be back to the action. I'm sure you're thankful not to hear me mouthing over chopper style anymore. Here we go. 1st down and 10 yards to go for the Istrouma Indians. Ball at the 45-yard line. We have 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Madison Prep trailing Istrouma 12-8. Madison Prep turned it over on downs last. Okay, I'm enjoying the band, but I'm waiting to get back to the action. Looks like the officials are about to blow time in just a second. Not quite sure what the holdup is.
Here we go. First and 10 for Istrouma. Ball at the 45-yard line. Kegler, second formation.
All right, here we go. Back to the action. 6:26 to go. Kegler out of the shotgun. Dropping back. Oh, here comes the blitz, and there goes the screen. They fell right for it. Alexander Thomas with the ball. He's up to the 50, the 45. There's the flag on the play. Don't get too excited. He's doing a whole lot of running, and it might be for nothing. And now we have some belligerent youths fighting over in the corner. And with the Baton Rouge Police Department in full effect, that's not going to last very long. Oh, this is a good 2-for-1. We get to see some fight action, and the play comes back, Charger fans. You can see the block in the back right in the middle of the screen. That's 2 times now that Istrouma has had what appeared to be a well-executed screen pass nullified because of a foolish penalty in a long run. That's holding against the Indians, and that has erased another long run by Alexander Thomas. And I'll tell you, if I'm young Mr. Thomas, I'm not very happy. That's a whole lot of running and a whole lot of yards wiped off the board because of silly penalties. And they're playing some chopper style. I hope they don't break out the choppers. All right, so it looks like that little fracas was broken up. All right. So after the penalty, that'll make it first down and 14 yards to go. Ball at the 41-yard line of Istrouma. Shotgun formation. Kegler
for the Indians.
Barking the signals. He has 2 men right, 1 man left. I'm sorry, trip 2 right, 2 left. Kegler, he's going long. He's going for the bomb. Oh man, that could have been picked off, but poor Ira Mackey fell down on the coverage. That was a wounded duck that went up in the air. Nowhere near that, the receiver misran his route, but that had no chance of being completed. And Ira Mackey might have had that in his breadbasket if he had not lost his footing. That's a costly mishap by Mackey. Nonetheless, good job by Prep putting some pressure on the Indians. 5 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's going to be second down and 14 yards to go with the ball at the Istrouma 41-yard line. There's the whistle. Kegler. I formation, standard I formation, 1 tight end, 2 receivers. Looks like an illegal formation. There's the handoff, and Alexander Thomas goes. Actually, good run by Thomas. Finally brought down by Michael Burns. Michael the Butcher Burns, number 81, brings him down after a gain of about 3. That's going to bring the ball to the 44-yard line. Boy, the Butcher's been making some plays tonight. He has been disruptive. He's been making tackles. He is a very gifted young man on the football field. Burns was assisted on that tackle by number 23, Dixon Robert. It might be Robert. I might be pronouncing that wrong.
Third down and long for Istrouma.
So third down, 11 yards to go. Ball at the 44-yard line of the Indians. And it's not time to get excited yet, Charger fans, because the Indians have converted some monsters on third down. So this ain't over till the fat lady sings, and she's nowhere near warming up yet. She's still chomping on her cake. Here we go. Third down, dropping back to throw. Is Kegler. He's under pressure. Cameron Harrell has got a move on him. He's still buying time with his feet. He's going to take off. And Kegler, Madison defender slips. Finally, Robert trying to make the tackle. Still on his feet. Looked like the knee hit the ground. Finally brought down by the combination of Barber and Radesha Johnson. Finally brought him back down. Cameron Harrell put some pressure on Kegler. He started to slip the pocket, slip the pursuit. Madison prep defender looked like he had a bead on Kegler, but he slipped and then took off all the way across the field. And just like that, a 17-yard gain by Kegler, and the Indians have first down inside Madison Prep Academy territory. Ball's at the 34-yard line of the Chargers. That was tough. And once again, the Indians come through on third down, and you can't stop your opponent on third down. You can't win. It's that simple in football. Under center is Marquise Kegler. We have a max protection formation. Hand off to Washington. Washington with the ball on the sideline. Good block out of number 11. And there's the tackle by Barber. Finally brings him down. Looks like he brought him down inside the 5-yard line. We'll see where the official spot of the ball is. But Javaris Washington with another very nice run along the left sideline. Finally brought down again. I'm sorry, it was Dixon Robert who brought him down that time. And there's a flag on the play again. Another long run by Istrouma, wiped out by a foolhardy penalty. Folks, you're going to get long runs every time if you hold the defenders. You can't tackle the opponent if a piece of your jersey's in the other guy's mouth. And once again, Istrouma is cold busted for the hold. What a costly penalty for the Indians. If I'm a running back for the Indians, I am not buying my lineman Burger King Burger King combos after the game. They have really cost the Indians a lot of yards tonight. Alexander Thomas with two beautiful runs on screen passes, and now Javaris Washington had a touchdown rubbed out earlier. Now a run that put his team inside the 5, wiped out by a holding penalty. It's a two-way street. It's a costly penalty. At the same time, if you hold a would-be tackler, your running back's going to get some yards. So it does swing both ways, but still, it's got to be very frustrating for those young men running the ball tonight. First down, and about 6 yards to go. Looks like Kegler under center, drops back, and he's looking, steps up, he's going for it all, into the end zone! Touchdown, Istrouma! And just like that, Istrouma made up for a mistake. They got a little jig down there in the end zone, and that was a very nice pass. A 35-yard bomb from Marquise Kegler to Trey Gibson. And the Indians have extended their lead to 10 points on that pass. And now the Tomahawks can finally come out after being teased a couple of times. That is a legit touchdown, no flags on the play. And now the Indians have extended their lead back. It's now a two-possession game again. As the Indians have extended their lead back to 10 points with 3 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Indians come on for the two-point conversion. Kegler in a shotgun. Star safety Watson in the backfield, Walt Watson. Kegler, get the back.
Kegler's going to go on the two-point conversion. He's going to run around the right side. He's going to take a couple of hits, but he's going to get in for the two-point conversion. And just like that, the Indians have extended their lead back to 12 points. The score, Istrouma, 20, Noah, Madison Prep Academy Chargers, 8. Here on www.louisianaallamericansports.com. Remember, if you can't make it out to see your Madison Prep Academy Chargers, you can always log on to www.louisianaallamericansports.com to see your Madison Prep Academy Chargers in action. I'd like to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you in part by The Daily Hat Trick, the most informative and entertaining sports blog on the World Wide Web. If you like sports, if you like to have a little fun with sports, and you like to look at pretty girls every now and then, log on to www.thedailyhattrick.com. Also brought to you in part by Williams Construction for all of your home, residential, commercial building needs. Contact Williams Construction in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Also brought to you in part by Golden Medical Equipment and Supplies. where the patient comes first. Golden Medical Equipment in Baton Rouge on Acadian. I'm sorry, on Wooddale Boulevard. I'm sorry, folks.
Indians fired up.
So the Indians are getting fired up here.
Indians fired up. Fired up. Indians fired up.
And the Indians are getting fired up, as you can hear in the background, and they have good cause too, as they have taken a commanding 12-point lead this game. That band is jamming. I like that. So Gibson's set to kick off for the Native Americans. There's the boot. There's a nice little arc. It's going to be fielded right around the 15, and the whistles are blown. Looks like they're offsides, and they are. Another flag on the play. I think that if the Istrouma coach sees another yellow flag again, it'll be too soon. I think the coach was actually hoping that someone dropped a banana on the field instead of a penalty flag, but that is not the case. And it's going to be another penalty. It looks like they were offsides.
We're going to re-kick this.
Okay, so they're not moving them back. The ball's back on the 35. Not really sure why the whistle was blown then.
Ricardo Gibson will spot the ball off his kick at the 35-yard line. Back deep again.
So Ricardo Gibson will kick it deep.
Derek
Pate and looks like, is that Barber? That is Darryl Barber and Derek Pate deep for the Chargers. There's the kick, kind of a line drive, picked up by Barber, and he loses the ball, falls back on it. He's going to officially pick it up from the 26 to the 30. He's still on his feet. Barber, he's on his feet at the 35. He's at midfield. He's at the 40. He's still on his feet and dropped down around the 36-yard line. What a return by Darryl Barber. Barber lost control of the ball, picked it up around the 26-yard line, and that's a costly penalty, wiping out what was otherwise a very impressive return. That was wiping out a 38-yard return by Darryl Barber. Blocking the back, and penalties have been the theme of the evening. They've wiped out several good plays by the Istrouma Indians, and now the illegal blocking bug is starting to bite the Madison Prep Academy Chargers. And I'll tell you, if there is a bad blocking bug, these teams have West Nile tonight, because they are suffering from some very, very shoddy blocking techniques. A lot of foolish holds, a lot of foolish blocks in the back, some of them not even close enough to the play to be justified, and it's costing both their teams dearly. This could be a much higher scoring game right now, but because of these shoddy blocking techniques, both teams have lost a lot of yards and some potential points. First down and 10 yards to go for your Madison Prep Academy Chargers. Chad Williams under center, I formation, standard I, one-man tight, two split. Williams. Reverse to Derek Pate, the track star. Here comes Derek Pate. He's going to go up the middle. He's at midfield, and he's brought down still to his feet. He has a first down for the Chargers. Derek Pate to about the 43-yard line of the Indians, and that's a first down for the Chargers. Under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Past the 45-yard line. 44-yard line. 44-yard line. First and 10. Shotgun formation for Williams. We've got company in the backfield. Indians showing blitz. Williams back.
Chad Williams looking, he's under pressure. Oh, man, Chad Williams. That is the most impressive no gain I've seen from Williams all night. Chad Williams was under duress. Good job, by the way, by number 20 for the Indians. That's Taiwan Dunham. Good job there. Chad Williams was running. He was almost stopped in the backfield. He took a defender head on, kept going. Finally, Dunham did bring him down. Gain of not even a full yard, maybe a half yard. So the ball is still at the 40, it's going to be at the 40, not quite the 43-yard line, but the 44-yard line of the Indians. Second down, about almost 10 yards to go. Very slight gain. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Trips right. Oh, and looks like Joe Johnson got a little eager there as he kind of lunged into Gibbons a little prematurely. That's going to cost the Chargers 5 yards. Once again, penalties telling the tale. That is another bad block.
Second and 15 for Madison Prep.
Shotgun formation, high snap. There's the handoff to Cameron Harrell. He goes nowhere. He's dropped. Yeah, I think he actually lost about 2 on the play. That's going to bring up third and about 17 yards.
Patrick Gibbons for the Indians. Helped out by number 61, Benjamin Washington. The power.
Play again.
2 flags on the play, 1 on the line scrimmage and 1 with the receiver.
And that might be a very foolish, costly penalty. Chad Williams lobbed up a prayer in the air, and if they're calling what I, yep, that's against the Indians, and they are disgusted, and their coach should be. That is a silly penalty. And that might very well be a first down for the Chargers. Let's see the call. We have a holding. Holds against the Chargers. Pass interference defense. Those penalties are going to offset and replay the third down. And the Indians are very, very lucky because had those penalties not offset, that would have been a first down way down the field for the Chargers. So kind of a lucky break there for the Indians. They have got to get a handle on their penalty situation. They are killing themselves and robbing themselves of good plays, as are the Chargers. So here we go. Third down and 17 yards to go. They'll essentially replay the down. We're approaching the final minute of the third quarter. Williams in the shotgun. Twins left, twins right. One man in the backfield. Low snap. Williams drops back. He's looking. He's rolling out to his right. He's under pressure. He loses the ball. He's going to fall on it, and that's going to bring up 4th down and a mile for the Chargers.
Recovered by Istrouma.
Really? Wow, the refs are not saying this. Okay, my understanding was that Williams fumbled the ball and fell on it. They are saying that is a fumble and a recovery by Ricardo Gibson of the Indians. That's going to be a turnover. Okay, I had it right the first time. Williams was down. That's going to bring up 4th and a light year for the Chargers. The Chargers only have 2 ways they're going to get a first down. That is if they call a trailways or Greyhound bus. If there's a defensive holding penalty. That's it. That's not going to happen. So in it comes Ruben Verlaine to kick the ball away. Deep to receive for the Indians is number 1, Darius Robinson. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Verlaine's going to get the kickoff just for the third. There's the boot. And it's kind of a wobbler scooped up by Washington. Muff, it's picked back up now near the 43-yard line. He's to midfield. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Darius Washington. Actually, I'm sorry. Darius Washington picked up the ball at the 38-yard line, so that is a 62-yard return. A 62-yard return for a touchdown by Darius Washington of the Indians. That'll make the score. The Istrouma Indians 26, your Madison Prep Academy Chargers 8. Folks, the fat lady is making her way down and warming up the old vocal cords. That is going to extend the lead to 18 points. Madison Prep actually picked up a penalty, looked like a formation penalty.
With the last play of the third quarter, Istrouma comes up with a shocker.
Darius Washington with a 62-yard punt return for a touchdown. No flags, and that might be the beginning of the end, Charger fans. So a very good effort against a very physically gifted Istrouma team, but when you come on the road, you got to bring it hard. Too many penalties, too many mistakes, and now Madison Prep is in an 18-point hole.
With his offense out there, they're trying to get their right personnel on the field. JD Washington comes in late. JD checks in.
Two-point conversion. Kegler fumbles the football. He's being pressured. He's going to roll to the right. Can he make it? Tie, and he's in. Two-point conversion is good. So Kegler turns a broken play into a big play. He kind of coughs the ball up, stays on his feet. But, hey, it doesn't make much of a difference now. Madison Prep just in a deep, deep hole. The Istrouma Indians getting all up in that. The score, the Istrouma Indians 28, your Madison Prep Chargers 8 at the start of the fourth quarter. They're breaking out the Tomahawks here at Jackson Stadium. So, tough break for the Chargers. And these last 12 minutes, boy, oh boy, let's see what the Chargers are made of. Let's see if they can at least put some points on the board and at least show the guys on the other side of the field that you're not going to go down easily.
Derek Pate, and number 21, Sarah Barber.
Barber and Pate deep to receive for the Chargers. There's the kick. It's fielded on a one-hop by Derek Pate. Pate hesitates. Now he's got the ball. He's in the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Derek Pate with the break. Oh, boy. Still on his feet. Oh, boy, I tell you, Madison Prep caught a break there. Derek Pate takes the ball, and that's an 85-yard punt return for a touchdown by Derek Pate. And I'm going to tell you what, Charger fans, fortunately the referees can't hear me, but Carl Ricks got away with a block in the back. But hey, if the refs don't call it, it didn't happen. And Madison Prep is just taking that touchdown right off the board that Istrouma put up just moments ago.
Is one of two exciting back-to-back plays by both teams. 70-yard run by Istrouma and an 80-yard run by number 7, Derek Pate for Madison Prep. What a game! Madison Prep is going to bring their offensive unit. They're going to go for 2.
So here we go. There's the handoff. Cam Hell, did he get it? No. I'm sorry, that wasn't. Was that Harrell or eBay? That was Victor Ebert who ran the ball, and he was stuffed at the goal line.
We're into the fourth quarter now, ladies and gentlemen.
So Madison Prep does cut the lead in half now. It's 28-14. Still a 2-touchdown game. So, deep to receive for the Indians is Darius Robinson. He had an excellent return earlier.
And number 4, Daryl Nell.
And it looks like Gerald Blacher is going to kick it off for the Chargers. Blacher. Nice kick! Nice little end over end. That's going to be a touchback for Blacher. Folks, I've been calling Madison Prep Academy games now. This is the second year. That might be the first ever touchback I've seen on a one-hop ever. Great job by Blacher. That was a pretty end-over-end kick. So here come the Indians. Madison Prep, if I'm not mistaken, has all 3 timeouts remaining. With 11 minutes and 43 seconds to go. 2-touchdown lead. I'm pretty sure that Istrouma is going to keep the ball on the ground. I can't imagine why they'd risk, in a game that's been riddled with mistakes and turnovers, why they'd risk putting the ball in the air. So, there's the run right in the middle. And that's going to be a gain of, let's see where the spot is. About 4 yards, it looks like.
Javante Browder with the carry for the Indians. Gain of 5.
So Javante Browder, nice run. That's about a 5-yard gain.
To 25. Handoff. Right back.
Fumble, ball's loose, and Washington's just going to slap it out of bounds. Prep is trying to signal that they have it, but that ball was clearly out of bounds.
Unfortunately, fumbled out of bounds. No signal by the officiating crew as of yet.
And I'm hearing a lot of applause. Did Prep recover? The refs are conferring. Oh, first down for the Chargers. All right. How about that? Who recovered that? First down, Madison Prep. What a lucky break. It looked like that was out of bounds, but apparently not. And there wasn't much of a scrum. And the Chargers very quickly got the defensive unit off the field, so they must have known something. So, Charger fans, the Chargers are back on life support, it looks like. They have a little bit of a pulse. Down 2 touchdowns with 11 minutes to go. They have the ball very deep in Indian territory at about the 20-yard line. 25-yard line, I'm sorry. First down and 10 yards to go for the Chargers. Chad Williams in under center, standard I formation. There's the handoff. First time tonight with the ball is number 41, Radesha Johnson. And another player is down, and I'm going to guess that's it looks like Stephen Eccles. That is not a dehydration issue. That is that really hurts issue. Boy, he is flat on his face. I hope he's all right. That is Oh, that's Victor Ebert. I wonder what happened to him. Boy, he doesn't look so good. He is flat as a pancake. Looks like he's moving his elbows there, so that's good. His feet are still flat on the ground. I'm not really happy to see that. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope he's all right. That is definitely... All right, well, Victor Ebert is up on his feet, and I'll tell you, he must have had the wind knocked out of him because I was, he was still. He was disturbingly still.
Madison Prep, back to the action. Under 11 minutes left in the contest. Second down and long, Madison Prep.
So when we get back to the action, it'll be second down. And actually, Radesha Johnson was stopped for a pretty bad loss. He tried to just to catch you guys up. He went back, tried to bounce to the right side, and there was a horde of maroon jerseys all around him. The Tomahawk, he was pretty much, well, how should I put this? He was scalped on that play by the Indians.
Here we go. Second ball.
So second down and about 14 yards to go. Ball is at the 29-yard line, it looks like. 28-yard line. Williams throws right over the middle. Oh, man. Justin Russell was right there. Excellent coverage by number 10, Jason Brumfield. I mean, Jason Brumfield was on Justin Russell like white on rice. That was a perfectly timed pass defense. Good technique by that young man.
Third down and long, Madison Prep. Big play right here for Madison Prep.
So we're looking at third down and 13. Williams in the shotgun, twins left, twins right. Williams drops back, pocket collapses, throws out of bounds. He has nothing. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Well, the Chargers pretty much have to go for it right now with 10:35 to go and down 2 scores. Punting doesn't do them much good, and I don't think they have the leg for a field goal, and I don't think a field goal would help them either. And we have a timeout.
Fourth down.
I'm sorry, that's a time in. I stand corrected.
Their offense on the field.
So fourth down.
Big play for their offense right
Fourth
here.
down, 13 yards to go. Ball at the 28-yard line of the Indians. Let's see what they got. There's the snap. Play action. Williams is going to go with it. And he's still on his feet. Williams down to about the 20. He's to the 15. He's to about the 10, to the 5. Boy, it's first and goal, assuming there are no flags on the play. And I would not make that assumption till the ball spotted. The way tonight has been.
He's out of bounds right inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal. So Madison Prep they still have a pulse, folks. Madison Prep is still alive in this game. This game is far from over. They're knocking on the door. That's first and goal. That ball, it is very difficult to see, but I'm going to say it's at about the 2-yard line. And Madison Prep is, if that's correct, Madison Prep is 6 feet away from really making the home crowd sweat a little bit.
First and goal for Madison Prep. Ball on the 3-yard line.
Just inside 10 minutes to go. First and goal. Chad Williams! Did he make it? Touchdown! Chad Williams, his second of the night. First there was the 76-yard run earlier in the game, and now a 2-yard run after a clutch 27-yard run on 4th and 13. Chad Williams is everything that he's been cracked up to be since last year. That young man is going to do an FCS school really proud sometime next year.
Madison Prep will go for 2.
So the Chargers are going to go for 2. No, they're going for the extra point, and I like this call. I like this call because Gerald Blacher put a charge into that ball in the kickoff. I've been getting into Coach Jackson's ear all last season and all off season about the kicking game. Oh boy, they cough it up. Justin Russell's going to have to take off with it. He's going to try to run. He should have lobbed it. Should have lobbed the ball. They mishandled the snap. That's costly. You know, the 3 critical parts. Gerald Blacher clearly showed he was capable of the kick, but you also have the snap in the hole. And the Chargers did not execute the snap in the hole very well. So, Madison Prep still within a score, 28-20. Still with a pulse, but they're still in the hospital. They're not checked out yet. They haven't been discharged.
Under the 10-minute mark here in the 4th quarter.
9 minutes, 51 seconds to go, and your Madison Prep Academy Chargers have clawed back and fought from a 20-point lead, 20-point deficit rather in this game. They have marched back into this game, and they have cut the lead down to 1 touchdown.
And number 3, Javard J.B. Washington.
There's a, they tried an onside kick. That's not even going to go 4 yards. So, how should I put this? I definitely like Coach Kevin Jackson's call, but Madison Prep's ambush is not quite the same as that of Sean Payton. That, I know in the NFL that would be a change of possession. I don't know what the rule is in Louisiana high school football.
First down, Istrouma, right there. Costly error by Madison Prep. First and 10 for Istrouma.
First down, 10 yards to go for the Indians. Dropping back is Kegler. He's under pressure. There's the pass complete to Washington. Washington going up the left sideline. Jukes him in. He has the first down. And oh, wow, he takes the defender with him out of bounds. Nice run there by Darius Robinson.
Great execution by the quarterback, Marquise Kegler, to get that pass off. Outstanding run by number 1, Darius Robinson as well. He's having a heck of a ball game tonight, folks.
Okay, so here we go. Shotgun, Kegler in the shotgun. Going in motion is Darrell Nettles. And trips to the right. Screen pass. Goes right through his fingertips. That's a forward pass, so that will not be a turnover. Trey Gibson, the intended receiver.
Going to bring up a second down and 10 for the Indians. Approaching the 9-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line.
9:21 to go in the game. Shotgun formation, twins left, twins right, one tight end, one man in the backfield. Kegler drops back, he's at about the 40-yard line. He's going long, he throws in the end zone, touchdown! Number 8, Trey Gibson. And that might do it. Kegler with a 33-yard bomb to Trey Gibson. That is Kegler's 3rd touchdown pass of the evening. And the Indians have just extended their lead to 14 points with just over 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Madison Prep put up one hell of a fight, but boy, the Indians just have a lot of octane. This is a very talented team for this level of high school football. The Indians are going to go for 2. Kegler going to try to sneak and be stuffed, and he slips his tackle. He was almost stopped at the line. Looked like Ruben Verlaine stopped him for a moment, but then he regained his footing. Robert Dixon had an angle at him, but it was a beat at him, but it was too late. So with that, your Madison Prep Academy Chargers trail 36-20. Down 2 scores. Still not over, but the patient is now back on ICU. I would even go so far as to say life support. So, wow, what an that young man has got an impressive arm. He really can throw the ball with remarkable accuracy for a high school football player. I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing at some kind of level post-secondary football after his high school days are over. Really impressed with Marquise Kegler. So now the Indians will be kicking it off.
Set to kick off for the Indians. Again, number 16, Ricardo Gibson.
Ricardo Gibson set to kick it off deep for your Madison Prep Chargers. Is dead, Pate. And they're going to squib it. That's a strange call. And looks like not Justin Russell. Looks like Jimmy Roberts is just going to cover up the ball. So that's an interesting kind of questionable when you're up by 2 scores to squib it and give your opponent a short field, but that's just what the Indians have done. Not really sure what they were trying to accomplish there, but Madison Prep gets very favorable field position. They might have wanted to keep the ball out of Derek Pate's hands. He has come close to, he has busted some long returns with that blazing speed that he has. So the ball is at the Madison Prep Chargers 43-yard line, looks like, and it'll be first down and 10 yards to go.
First and 10 for Madison Prep.
I'm sorry, that's at the 41-yard line, not the 43.
Left in the contest here tonight.
They're showing blitz. They are blitzing. Here it comes. Good job picking it up by the Chargers. Chad Williams going long. He has Ocho Cinco. That's Derek Pate. Wow, what a catch by Derek Pate. Terrell Owens sliding on his back, keeping his eye on the ball and making the catch. Nice job by that young man. And that is a 30. Let's see where they spot the ball.
Good throw by number 5, Corey Williams. Chad Williams.
That is a 38-yard gain. Strike that, 39-yard gain by Pate.
First and 10 for Madison Prep.
Ball spotted at about the 20, 25-yard line. So I'm sorry, that's a 34-yard gain. Chad Williams takes off. He's at about the 20, and he's going to be wrestled down.
Taken down by number 10, Jason Bucknell.
Jason Bucknell with a good tackle there. I'm sorry, Jason Brumfield, not Bucknell, I'm sorry. Brumfield with a nice tackle there. Ball is resting very close to the 20.
Second down and 10 for Madison Prep. Approaching the 8-minute mark. Time is crucial.
We're coming up on 8 minutes to go in this one. Ball's just at the 20. Ball slips away. Chad Williams throws a quick pass. Nice job by Williams getting that out of his hands. There was nothing good that was going to come for the Chargers by trying to make something out of that play. So that will bring up second down and about 5 yards to go. Ball right at the 20-yard line. Sorry, third down, 5 yards to go. Ball at the 20-yard line. Here come the Chargers. Trips to the left. Chad Williams in shotgun formation. One tight end and one running back in the backfield. That would be Cameron Harrell, number 8. Williams takes the ball. Play action. He's going to go out to his right. Still with the ball. He's being corralled by a couple of guys. Ooh, goes down really hard. I don't think he gained a yard on that play. I think he just got it back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th and 5, and this is the ball game. Madison Prep can get 5 yards. They survive their stop. The Istrouma, well, the fat lady will be coming down to sing.
4th down, and Madison Prep has to keep their offense on the field. Time becoming a crucial factor at this point in the ball game.
7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game.
Timeout, Madison Prep.
So Madison Prep's going to call its first timeout as we're approaching the 7-minute mark in the game. Ball's right at the 25. I'm sorry, right at the 20. So Chad Williams didn't gain any yards, didn't lose any. It'll be 4th down. I'm sorry, he did lose a couple of yards now that I'm looking at that spot. No, he didn't. It's at the 20. These stripes are not very bright. It's really hard to see the lines here, but 4th down, 5 yards to go for the Chargers. This is the ball game. They have both teams, both Istrouma and Madison Prep, have done an excellent job of converting on 3rd and 4th down. So I'm certainly not ready to rule out the possibility, or I should say I would not say that Istrouma's in the driver's seat just yet. I got to give Madison Prep credit. They were down by as much as 20 points, and they kept fighting back and fighting back and fighting back. They cut it down to a single touchdown. They're now down 16 points. It's a long shot, but they're not out of this one.
Fourth down. Big play in the ball game.
This is it. This is Madison
Prep.
Prep's last gasp. Shotgun formation, trips left, one man right, no tight ends. One man in the backfield is Cameron Harrell. Now it was 5 wide. I think Madison Prep only has 10 men on the field. Williams is running with it. He's going to be short. There's a flag on the play. That might be in the area of holding.
Flag on the play.
I don't think that's going to benefit us this time, Charger fans. And Williams is a little shaken up on the play. This could not have ended any worse for the Chargers.
Penalty was against Madison Prep.
Yep, that was in the area of holding. So not only do we lose possession of the ball, but our star player is a little jilted. Kevin Jackson on the field. He looks a little concerned, as well he should. Ostrouma's going to get the ball and probably start milking the clock. Here comes the fat lady right now.
So go to
One heck of an effort, though. I was really impressed by the effort by these Chargers. They kept fighting. They kept fighting against a very talented, very good quality Istrouma football team. No shame in this defeat tonight.
$1 chili cheese, nachos, $1 hot dog. You know you don't want to cook tonight when you get home.
And they're making the $1 chili cheese, $1 chili cheese nachos, and $1 hot dog announcements. And well, clearly a lot of folks don't want to cook when they get home because there's a nice line on the way to the concession stand. So, back to the action. 1st and 10. Kegler hands off to Alexander Thomas. But it's recovered by the Indians, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Thomas is stuffed in the backfield. Looks like he lost about 2 yards on the play.
Second down and long for the Indians. Timeout, Istrouma. So the score again, your Madison Prep Academy Chargers trailing Istrouma 36-20. With the score, currently Istrouma 36, Madison Prep 20.
6 minutes, 24 seconds to go in this game. Very protracted timeout.
Second down and long for the Indians.
And looks like there's a little bit of a reversal of fortune there. Kegler rolling out, kind of gets rid of the ball. Very wisely so, I might add. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So back to the action here in the 4th quarter with just over 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Madison Prep.
Matthew Rogers, put your hands together. Good job,
Madison Prep trailing
right there.
the Istrouma Indians 36-20. And the injured player being helped off the field. Looks like another dehydration issue. It has been stiflingly hot and humid out here tonight.
Third down and long for the Indians.
So here come the Indians up to the line. Marquise Kegler, the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Kegler drops back. Here comes the blitz. He's going long. He throws. Oh boy! Just over the outstretched hands of Trey Gibson. Gibson has already burned the Chargers a couple of times tonight, including once for that long touchdown, that 34-yard bomb. And that would have been the death knell for the Chargers, but now actually it's a good reversal of fortune. It's now 4th down, and it stops the clock. And so Madison Prep down 2 scores. It's certainly not likely they're going to come back in this game, but they're going to have about another 30 seconds more than they would have had otherwise. So lucky break there, sort of, for the Chargers. Obviously, there is 0 margin for error at this point now with just under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. The Indians will punt away. Deep to receive is Derek Pate, who really made the Indians pay for kicking it to him last time. Looks like Trey Gibson is going to be the punter for the Chargers. There he goes. He counts the men on the field.
Number 8, Trey Gibson.
Prep only has 9 men on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 men on the field. We're short. That's a high snap, and he's going to try to run with it. He's going to pay for that. That's not going to work. And he goes out of bounds, and onto the ground he goes, and Madison Prep will take over on downs. So I'm really... What? Wow, I think he might have gotten the first down. Boy, oh boy. And it looks like Istrouma's coach might have taken a page out of Les Miles' Lesticles playbook right there. That's a gutsy call, because if you don't get the first down, you give your opponent the ball back deep in your own territory with 5 minutes to go in a 2-possession game. But now they'll get the ball for another set of downs and certainly run the clock down further. And I do have to question the wisdom. Granted, the next high school game of which I'm the head coach will be my first game I ever coached, but I do have to question the wisdom of such a risky call when you're up by 2 scores. But once again, that might also show an enormous amount of respect for Derek Pate. I mean, Derek Pate has been making them pay as a receiver and as a return man, and maybe he just figured, hey, I have a better chance of getting this first down. And there's a flag. Looks like some kind of motion penalty. Oh, they have 12 men on the field. Illegal substitution, yep. So another mental error by the Indians. A lot of mistakes tonight, a lot of carelessness, and really both teams could have a different script written for them had one team or the other committed fewer penalties. Had Prep committed fewer mental errors, this score could be tied. Same token, it could be a blowout if the Indians had not done so. Dropping back is Kegler. Here comes the rush. There should be a man open in the screen. He's looking. He's under pressure. He's under duress. He's being chased. He's still on his feet now. He floats one downfield for Trey. Oh, no. That's illegal. You can't do that. That's going to be an ineligible man downfield against the Indians. There should be a flag on the play for that. Even if Trey Gibson had caught that, you cannot have your lineman pulling and going downfield. That's exactly what happens when you have one of those circus scrambles, as the Indians had just now.
Looks like an eligible receiver was downfield against the Indians.
We'll wait for the official call, but I'd be shocked if number 60 weren't flagged for being downfield. The only way you can do that is if you complete the pass behind the line of scrimmage, and Gibson was well beyond the line. That penalty, I believe, will be on number 60. Last name is... Wow, I cannot read my own handwriting. Canels? Ah, well. So that'll push him back. Brings up second down. Looks like Madison Prep is going to come. Looks like they're coming with the blitz. Kegler under center, I formation, standard, max protection, only one man split out. Kegler, hands off, I'm sorry, that was, yep, 2 men split out. There's 2 tight ends. Not max protection. So Taiwan Duns runs the ball up the middle. Dunham, sorry. And another 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Shotgun formation. Third down, about 13 yards to go. Third and 12. Dropping back is Kegler. Kegler looking, he's under pressure, throws, and that's two. Oh, wow, what a clutch catch. The ball went through the hands of the intended receiver, number 11, Tevin Walker, but Darius Robinson was Johnny on the spot and caught the ball as it went through his own man's hands. Folks, when you're hot, you're hot. When everything is going for you, everything is going for you, and Istrouma has yet got another fortunate break on third down. And that has been the story of tonight's game. Madison Prep, whether through their own shortcomings or through some fortuitous bounces, they have been unable to stop Istrouma on third down all night, and that is why we have the 16-point deficit, 16-point margin that we have right now. And now the Indians will be heading back to their teepees and heading back for a peace pipe because this one is over. 4 minutes to go in the game.
First and 10, ball right at midfield.
Kegler keeps, still on his feet, and he's got the first down, still on his feet, and brought down after a gain of 17 yards, and that'll move the ball down to the Madison Prep 33-yard line. Tick, 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 tick. The clock is still ticking, or it should be ticking. Come on, hurry up and get it over with. People are ready to go home. 3:43 to go. And actually, the officials will spot that ball at the 35-yard line, so that is officially a 15-yard gain by Kegler.
Contest, first and 10 for the Indians. Ball spot at the 30-yard line.
Well, the Daily Hat Trick players of the night should be no surprise at all. They both wear number 5, and they're both the leaders of their respective teams. The Daily Hat Trick player of the night for your Madison Prep Academy Chargers is quarterback Chad Williams, who had an outstanding evening tonight. And the player of the night, the Daily Hat Trick player of the night for the Indians, is quarterback number 5, Marquise Kegler. He was throwing the ball well, he passed well, he ran well, and he led his team to victory. Great job tonight for those young men. Remember, that's the Daily Hat Trick, www.thedailyhattrick.com. And the band is jamming. There's another run for a first down for the Indians. That was number 22, Devontae Rogers. And we're now down inside 3 minutes, and these Istrouma Indians are getting ready to celebrate tonight out here on Woodbarn Avenue.
First and 10 for the Indians.
And the Indians will get flagged for delaying the game. They obviously want to run every bit of clock down as they can, as I'm sure probably these parents would like. At this point, just don't want to see anybody get injured. And the clock is starting. Why is the clock starting? Why is the clock starting? Why is the clock starting when they got a delay of game penalty? First down, 15 yards to go, ball at the 23-yard line. There's the handoff, and there goes Alexander Thomas. Thomas is down there. He looks like he's still on his feet. Powers his way down to the 1-yard line. Alexander Thomas with 1:56 to go in the ball game, and it's a first down and goal for the Istrouma Indians.
Good looking run by Alex. Here we go.
There's the handoff stopped at the goal line. Nice. Although he did get, I don't know about that. They signaled touchdown? I I don't see a signal, and I don't think he was in. I think Cam Harrell made a very nice stop at the goal line. Let's see what the dial-a-down says. I'm a little confused. Did he get in the end zone? I haven't seen a signal. Let's see. Okay, well, the balls are moved back to about the 3. That's definitely in conversion range. And it looks like the starting offensive, yep, they're trying for the point. So they did, in fact, get the touchdown. And that will extend the Indians' lead. The score, Istrouma, 42, Madison Prep 20.
High school will be playing Southern Lab at A.W. Mumford Stadium, and Madison Prep will be playing Point Capee right here at Pat Jackson Stadium.
Istrouma will try for the extra point. That'll be DeQueer. Shift is high. Robinson's going to run with it. He's wrapped up like a Christmas present. And the conversion fails.
The extra point is no good, play is dead. With the score in the fourth quarter, Istrouma High School 42, Madison Prep 20.
So, Istrouma extends their lead to 22 points, 42-20. Madison Prep will get one last possession with 1:36 to go, although you know, barring a busted run, I'd be really surprised how much came of it. Not that Istrouma's been stellar on defense, they haven't, but that's a lot of ground to cover and not a lot of time, especially when you only have 2 timeouts left. Been a really good, very long evening of football. The official game time now is running up on 3 hours. There are NFL games that don't last this long, but it's been a very inviting environment, very fun and engaged fan base. And one thing I say, I've really enjoyed spending the evening with these Istrouma Indians fans. They really love their school, and they come out and they're passionate. My God, you got to love that. That is what high school football is all about. So the Indians will kick off. And I think they're risking a delay of game. There are only 10 men on the field, 10 players on the field for Istrouma. And that clock's got to be ticking. And it's a squib kick and right, oh my, that's the kind of a Bush League play. That's a Bush League play. The kicker actually recovers his onside kick. But, I don't know. That's kind of Bush League. Why would you call ambush when you're smashing your opponent at home? You're up by 22 points. Game is clearly over, and you call ambush. That's kind of Bush. I can't say I like that call at all. Nonetheless, the kicker does recover his own kick. One thing I will say is now Istrouma will be able to run out the clock, and that will definitely reduce any further risk of injury. Why the clock? Oh, the clock's still running on change of possession. I think they're just letting this one wilt away. I'm not hearing any objections to Madison Prep bench. I can't say I blame them, and so we will be, this will probably conclude our broadcast for the evening. I'd like to remind you once again that the game is brought to you, this broadcast is brought to you in part by the Daily Hat Trick, the most informative and entertaining sports blog on the World Wide Web. If you like sports, you like to have fun with sports, and you like to look at some eye candy every now and then, folks, log on to www.thedailyhattrick.com. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Williams Construction. For all of your home, commercial, and residential building needs, contact Williams Construction in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Another first down there for Istrouma as the clock keeps tipping, and that's going to be the final play of the game. Also brought to you in part by Golden Medical Equipment and Supply, where the patient matters. Contact Golden Medical on Wooddale Avenue, off of Florida. Some very enthusiastic kids there. That will do it from Pat Jackson Stadium. The final score: your Madison Prep Chargers falling tonight by the score of 42-20 to the hosting Istrouma Indians. We will see you next week here at Pat Jackson Stadium, where your Madison Prep Chargers will host Point Capee. And we'll be looking forward to seeing you then. So remember, if you cannot come out here to Pat Jackson Stadium, you can always log into www.louisianaallamericansports.com. That's louisianaallamericansports.com. Good night.